hello, welcome back to the stream. Today with a guest. Say hello, Annie. Oh, sorry, I totally forgot I have to go outside OBS. So, yeah. Welcome to the stream, everyone, again, and also welcome, Annie, our guest for today. And like we stream together. I'm the guest in her stream and vice versa.
I don't know what to say, to be honest.
It's okay, it's okay. So we can just rumble along. I think I start my the game real quick and then yeah, then we can start.
Inventories.
Okay, perfect. Oh, probably I have to tune the sound, the volume of the sound a little bit. Settings.
Is it usually loud?
I think it's on the louder side. I'm not sure 100%. I go for 50%. It should be fine. I mean, it's not about the music anyways in this game.
That's also true.
And for me, it's still loud, frick. This is the problem with streaming and having multiple outputs.
What do you mean?
I mean, I hear a different volume than my audience do. Yeah, it's too shit. It's too quiet. How can I do that? Wait a minute. I have to tap out and use my volume adjustment in Windows, I guess. For myself, at least.
I guess that's the advantage I have, since I have all windows on a different. Like I track every sound of every window separately. In OBS.
Okay. Yeah, I never got that deep into the game, like in the OBS setting stuff. And Windows 11 is so freaking annoying in terms of regulating the different programs. Okay, let's see. I have only one adjustment bar for the volume of the sound somehow.
even when you right click on it and go to open volume mixer.
Oh, I didn't know you can do that. Wait a minute. Okay, this should be working pretty fine, I guess. Okay, so now it should be on the lower end. Yeah, I mean, technically I could do it for every game. Like, because certain games tend to be louder. And I only have one output in OBS, so every time I would I play, I would have to adjust the threshold, like the decibel in the audio mixer accordingly, so that it is like about the same volume for each game when I record it or when I stream it. But yeah, I usually don't do that. Okay, but this should be fine.
We could also sit down tomorrow, and I can show you the way of separating the audios over OBS.
Yeah, I guess I should do that at some point, yeah. It's not easy sometimes. I mean, there are, I don't know, there are music in the game, for example, or which can be loud at times, or can have peaks, and if I stream and if I do a stream alone, sometimes it gets kind of in my way when I try or when I talk, and I'm not talking at the same volume all the time, of course, and I also move a little bit around, not like sitting there like a statue in front of the mic and talk every second with the same volume and distance to the microphone and direction and so on. And it can cause the stream to different volumes, and in the stream it can cause like there are times when I'm very loud, but also times when I'm barely when you could barely hear me speaking. Haven't found like a solution for that yet. And if I cannot if the mic is too sensitive, it picks up additional noises in the room, for example.
I think for that you could also put a filter in OBS over your mic.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm not sure, probably I have that already.
But if you want, we can do that tomorrow and not now.
Yeah.
Now you're streaming already.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I have to continue with the game. Oh gosh. Okay, what? Where was I? The next customer. It's time. The 7 is on move again. Oh, wait a minute. I could actually I could at least push the talk for... I could use another button for Discord. Wait a minute.
I don't mind.
Yeah, but it's I guess it's distracting if you're doing something completely different. It's time. The 7 is on the move again. Time to act. Meet me at the ritual site. I hope for you all our sakes that you've been able to track down all the plants we need. Oh gosh, I think I messed up somehow.
What did you do?
Oh, I think I have the solution. Genau. Okay, perfect.
I mean, you could also keep me on the same button. Because now
yeah.
if you look at my stream, I can
Yeah.
I can just show everyone what you are doing.
I have now a button that when I press it, only the stream will hear me. So I use that for reading stuff, and then I have another button which is for stream and Discord at the same time. So I can talk during the game. But if I have something to read, so that you don't get interrupted or anything.
Interrupted in my crafting.
Yeah. Oh gosh, now I have to make a decision. I think I need Faye. Yeah. I think the game is coming slowly to an end.
Wasn't it the last time someone said you should meet her and bring the potion?
Gather the plants and meet me at the ritual site. And no, I don't want that. I want to meet with face with whoever that is. But I'm not sure how to do it. Probably I have used a card.
Ishnuala.
Ishnalar. Oh, okay, meet me at the Dollar Stone Circle tomorrow and bring the elixir. Okay.
That's the person where you said the last time that you don't want to do that.
Ah, really?
Yes. Because you said something about not trusting the person, I guess.
Okay, I have to go to the chat log real quick. I'm not sure anymore. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, she was the one who gave me that other plant, which forced my librarian friend to tell the truth. Okay, so I go for Verona Green instead. Yeah, but there's a problem. I don't think that I have all the plants that we need. Shit. Let's check it out. Let's hope that's the right one.
Elixir of control.
Oh yeah.
Sounds sus.
Okay. Where the hell do I have to go now? Meet at the ritual site. Okay, where the frick is that?
I need more mana.
Okay, I just try my luck. I shudder. I shudder at the thought of what happened here. If these stones could tell us what they saw, a chill comes over me, and I realize that I don't want to linger. Oh gosh, that was wrong.
What did you do?
I don't know, I went to the wrong ritual site, I guess. Okay, what the hell? I googled that. I'm not sure. Okay, so I know now where to go. Okay, let's see, I know now. Oh no, that does not make sense, actually.
What does not make sense?
I think I misunderstood what the Verona Green. I think I misunderstood what Verona Green wants. That must be it.
Ja, hallo? Ja, ich komm runter. So. I will be right back.
All right. Need to lift a curse. Oh god, where did I read that? Oh gosh. To lift a curse. Okay, come on, that can't be so hard.
I'm back.
Oh, I'll come back.
How's it going?
I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure if I have any all plants that I need. Now I search for one that can lift a curse. Oh, I think I found it.
That herb you just picked up this looks like lavender. To me at least.
Yeah, you're right. A little bit. Yeah, I can see it too. Now the last one. Pedal to secure black blood's reverse. I feel like I'm back in university when you can't just press CTRL-F and search in a book.
That's really convenient when you can do that.
That's why I scanned all or most of the books that I needed for any kind of work, and then I let run an OCR software over it so that I can search in the text.
Damn. That sounds complicated.
No, actually it was easy, but it's a gray zone, or it's illegal to do that.
Because it would be copying the book.
Yeah.
I mean, if people don't know about it, they can't punish you for it.
Yeah, and it was kind of unrealistic having so many books and only so little time to read them all and use them for your work, for your articles. I had, I guess, over 200 sources for my master's thesis. Not all of them, of course, were books, but I had many books. It's
Damn.
impossible to borrow all of them. So I scanned it.
Over 200 is a crazy amount.
Yeah, but they accumulated so fast. At first, I mean, it just happened, and you have a book, and that book leads to another one, and so on. It's like a snowball system.
And I thought I was proud about my Salvador Dali presentation in school, where I had like 50.
Jesus Christ. That's a lot of sources for school.
Yeah, I needed to better my grades. And I got an A for that, but yeah.
Yeah, nice. Oh gosh, and I'm very bad at remembering stuff, so it was very convenient so I could mark the text and I could use like in a PDF search for it so more easily, and it's much easier doing that online or like with a software. Also software that is capable of storing multiple sources like data, PDF files, for example, and you search for a term in that software, and it will search in all of the content that you uploaded there. So it's much easier to find specific things and connect the dots between different sources.
That sounds very convenient, and that it should be normalized like that.
Yeah, because at one point you cannot just remember everything, and where it is written, that's impossible.
Yeah.
Knowledge is evolving, or is how do you say it? Is growing so fast. It's impossible to have to know everything, to even know that stuff exists to begin with.
Yeah.
I think, for example, for that reason, we at some point we need AI. It's not, you cannot do it without tools.
Yeah.
Or it would take ages.
Yeah. I mean, and that's what I said the other day, that AI is a tool, and the problem is how we use it at the moment.
Yeah. What the frick is black blood? I have to Google that.
Black blood is the blood of the old gods. if we stay in WoW terms.
Okay. Okay, that was a bad idea to Google it. I have
So
to
maybe there's Khotun somewhere in your game.
Yeah.
I don't know how accurate it is, but I found this.
Okay. Maybe it's something related to the game. I will go through the book. But thank you. Probably, I don't know if I cannot find it out. I will it. Oh yeah, it's game specific. I found it. It's like a plant that can produce a deadly poison which causes the blood to slowly turn black. Yeah, okay. So we need the antidote for that, I guess. No, it was the antidote. Oh god, I'm so dumb. Okay, at the great oak. Uh-oh, end game time. A small stone
Endgame
shrine.
time?
Yeah. Sits off to one side of the clearing. 5 grooves run out from the center of the stone, widening into recesses at the base. 5 slots for 5 plants. Okay, let's go. Oh, I have to put in those 5 plants. Yeah. Well done. I will take it from here. Oh, okay, but I won't complain. She will, she take, like, she's doing the stuff now. I stand back and watch as Verona walks around the shrine, muttering soft incantations. It feels like a long time passes before she looks up. In reality, it was perhaps only 10 minutes. Oh, Rani, do you know the Magnus archives?
No.
Oh, okay. Me neither, but it is like a podcast that was produced a couple of years ago, I guess. And it's uploaded on YouTube. And it's like, how can I say that? It is a little bit mysterious. It goes in the occult area, and it is you are following someone, I guess, an archivar, like who works at an archive, or that is storing mysterious and occult stuff, objects, each one with their own history, I guess. And there are also always kind of some kind of information, audio logs, for example. And that person came, I think, coincidence, or it was their turn to be the archivar of that I don't know if that is still right term for it, but you know what I mean, that librarian. And this it's on their person's turn now to make sense of the information stored there and to catalog everything and categorize stuff, and by doing so, slowly but surely, it is uncovered that there are strange things happening. It's apparently really good, but I didn't dive into it yet. But it's also well known, at least in I think in the UK it's also the plot or the story takes place also I guess in the UK. I was just reminded of that.
Every time I hear occult, I legit need to think of old gods like Cthulhu and stuff.
There is a series on Netflix, I guess, which are in parts or like not every episode, but there are episodes which are direct adaptations of some of the Lovecraftian short stories. I think it is oh god, that famous the one that person that adapted the Frankenstein novel I
don't know.
Guillermo del Toro, I think is his name. Wait a moment. Yeah, Guillermo del Toro is a Mexican film producer. And he's very famous for doing this mystery stuff. Or let me see.
Nice.
He did Pan's Labyrinth, Hellboy 2, Pacific Rim, The Shape of Water, Nightmare Alley, and Pinocchio, and also now Frankenstein. And he produced a Netflix series, which featured a bunch of Lovecraft short stories. It's called Guillermo del Toro's Cabinet of Curiosities. If you have ever the chance of seeing that, I would highly recommend it. It's very good. It's like horror, but
if I one day I don't have a problem with horror. But if I one day have a Netflix subscription again, I will look into it. Horror was my main genre on Netflix anyways.
Oh. Yeah, then. Yeah, okay, there are only two. One is Pigman's model, which is on... Oh god. I'm not sure which short story that is. Ah, it's the same name, Pigman's model. And the other one is very well known, the Dreams in the Witch House. Okay, enough. My mind is wandering around. It's not good. So let's continue with the game. Nothing is happening. What do you mean nothing's happening? Have you got the right plans? I think so. Perhaps we just need to be patient. A huge splintering crash beyond us makes us all spin around to look across the clearing. A huge creature, its head and shoulders visible above the tree drops, is making its way towards us, ripping up trees as it advances. The servant. Oh gosh, okay. What was that about being patient? I think we are out of time. At that moment, the woman in the jade mask comes hurling out of the woods at the other side of the clearing. She takes in the scene and heads towards Ruben, ripping her mask off and flinging it into dirt. Father. Fia? Ruben runs toward her and they embrace in the center of the clearing as the servant bears down. I can clearly see the tears flowing down from Fia's stricken face as she looks up at her father. I am so sorry, I've been a fool. I thought I could control it, but I can't. It's too strong. Oh, what have I done? She runs toward us at the shrine, bringing out a small vial of red liquid of her cloak and thrusting it into Veruna's hands. It's blood. My blood. I know what to do. But before she can't connect, the servant bursts through into the clearing, sending 100-year-old ash and elm hurtling as though they were saplings. The verse. Ruben locks eyes with the servant and grabs a sturdy branch, running off to the side to draw the creature away from the shrine. The huge beast lunges towards him with terrifying roar. Ruben brings up the branch as the servant closes the gap and brings its large skeletal claw arching down. The branch splinters and Ruben is sent reeling backwards, but he doesn't have time to regain his foot before the beast is on him, slashing and mailing. Father, no. Yara crumbles to the floor, waiting as Verona fumbles with the stopper while turning back towards the shrine. She pours the blood into a small cavity at its base, and then everything happens at once. The servant makes a desperate charge towards us, and I am certain that we are going to be devoured. But Fia steps forward and raises her arms. Get back, servant, stop, I command you. The servant falters for a moment, as though wrestling against some invisible force, but it regains control almost immediately. It thrusts one spear like a appendage forward and impales Fia through the abdomen. At the same time, a pillar of bright white light launches out of the shrine towards the servant and hits it in the chest. The huge beast shrieks and staggers backwards, flinging Fia's lifeless body to one side. There's an almighty thunderclap, and a blinding flash of light, and suddenly the servant's gone. A patch of charred crown smolders where it stood just before its moments before. My head is spinning at what was just happened. Did it work? Have we defeated the servant? With the dust settled and the servant vanquished, we have been able to reflect on the events of the last few weeks. The devastation wrought by the ancient beast was greater than anyone had imagined. By the end, fear had lost control entirely, as has been made clear from the tales coming from Haverick and Boodle. Without our intervention, who can say what the final toll would have been? In contrast, Andamir has never felt so jubilant, so full of life. All the nervous tension that had built up evaporated in an instant, and people have bluffed their energies into celebration and merriment. They do not know the whole truth, of course. That Via, the woman in the chitmas, was the one who summoned the servant. In the end, she gave her life to help us defeat it. Verona and I have kept quiet by unspoken agreement. And as for myself, well, I'm back in the calm of strange horticulture, of course with Hellbor for company. It's quieter around here. I miss my friend Ruben, but I am content, and there are always more plants to learn about and discover. A bloody mess. The servant is gone, a victory of sorts, but one tinged with sadness. That's the death of our friends. Oh, there's like an... Yeah, I think we did it. Rani, we ended the game.
Finish the game?
Yeah,
Oh.
finished the game.
Oh, yeah, a bloody mess.
A bloody mess. Nothing more expected.
That doesn't sound good. That you got a bloody mess.
Yeah, I think it's not the best possible ending in this game.
But hey, you finished it. Did you like it? How was it?
It was I cannot, it was, yeah, I liked it. It was very relaxing. It was a little bit like playing a pen and paper session, I would say, and a little bit of a puzzle game also, and I quite liked the dialogues, reading them, and get to know more about each person. It is, I don't know, it is like, it was a little bit like, also a little bit like reading a book, or and learn all those stories, learn all the characters and how they connected to each other. I mean, it's built heavily, I think, or it's the premise, or the, how do you say that? You have to imagine the most of the things, because there are no graphical elements for it, and things happen when you cannot see them, like in the off. So you have to guess, or have to imagine what happens out there, or happened out there.
Mm-hmm.
And slowly connecting the dots piece by piece through the information that you gather from people, or writings and plants. And it was very like I would say untypical or atypical experience in terms of gaming, at least for me. I cannot remember playing a game that is even similar to this.
That sounds nice. Unique games are always a blessing.
Yeah, that is true. Okay, so we got the normal ending. I think it's ending 1. I hope it's the normal one. Okay, continue.
Yeah, what was about to say? What happens when you press continue?
Let's
Oh,
see.
you literally get the credits.
Yeah. Earlier. It's like an epilogue. Ooh. Okay, 55 of our 77 plants identified. Have you ever heard of the monastery of the Black Whale? I think it would interest you. I learned of it from a man from Ravenclass. If you're ever in that part of the world, you should ask him about it. He owns the Horseshoe Inn on White Street. Oh, so it is not over, I guess. Or not completely, at least.
Maybe you have the option now to identify the other plants too.
Yeah, I guess so. Let's see. Yeah, the kitty. You can interact with her, and I think at some point she or he will react to your petting it, and yeah, it's very nice. It's good to see you too, Halvor. It has been a while. You seem to as relaxed as ever, though nothing ever phases you, does it? I must admit I've been buried in my books and seem to have missed all the excitement. I hear you and your plants have a part to play, though. I've been collating the sound information. A selection of plants for a little book I'm putting together. I was hoping you could help me finishing identifying all these plants. Let's start with the moonlight flower. Vernox, and I always loved that one. Oh yeah, okay, so it is about identifying the rest of the plants. I am met by a man with a thick black beard and kind eyes who is delighted to have found a willing ear to listen to stories. You won't find the monastery of the Black Whale marked on any map. They don't want to be found. The monastery was on the edge of the wood. Remember that much. We must have been heading west because I could feel the sun on my face. It was evening. We crossed 2 rivers. Then we followed a river for a while. I could hear it to my left as we traveled. They left me here in Ravenclass. I've stayed ever since. As I turned to leave, yes. You're here if you are serious about going. You'd be better have this. The elixir of the Black Whale. No seeds will grow that does not wither. No water will languish up in the river. No man will last forever. Hail. We all will wear the blackened whale. Leaf of the Storian. Dark flower of the tomb. Stench of twilight. Of the twilight. You won't find the monastery of the black. Okay, yeah.
Uh, Are still there?
Yeah. Oh,
I wasn't,
frick.
I wasn't looking for a second and then...
I pressed probably the wrong button.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm still there.
Okay.
Okay, prefigures, their faces hidden behind black coverings, come out of the to meet me. The figure on the left speaks first, the monks of the Black Veil, not the horticulturists. And one of the center of the group adds, they will share their knowledge if they receive the payment. The final member of the trio says, stay silent. The third member of the trio accepts the elixir, and together they disappeared into the monastery. Sometime later they return with a stack of parchment. Wow, okay. Okay, yeah, so it is all about identifying the rest of the plants. I guess it's like a completionist thing.
And will you do that?
I don't think so. Not in this case. I mean, I'm done with the story, or I finished it and it's okay for me. Like, I don't have to do 100% run or...
Yeah. Understandable. I think if I finished the story, I would be done too.
Yeah. Okay, so I go to the check screen and then I end at least a stream for today, and with that, the Let's Play of Strange Horticulture. And we can move on with another game next time.
I think it's funny that I'm always visible first.
Yeah. I thought I thought it was a very, I think it's a very good game. I enjoyed it very much for an indie game. It was quite different than the usual games, and I liked it. In most of the cases, I mean, not every time, but I would recommend this game. So yeah, I end the stream here for today. I hope you had a good time watching the stream or the VOD later on YouTube, and stay safe, stay tuned for the next game, which will be around soon. And yeah, have a good one. Bye bye.